Dear reader, let me start by offering my apologies for my blunt way of writing. I can but say in excuse of it that I am more accustomed to handle a rifle than a pen. I am no stranger to exaggeration, yet however unlikely the tale I'm about to tell might seem to you, it is how I remember it. For I've learned the hard way that all things live forever. Oh, at times, they sleep and are forgotten. A great name can be an even greater burden. My special talent to attract problems just kicked in again. Another thing it seems that I've inherited from my famous ancestor.
We sure picked a lovely day to meet your ex-colleague.
I very much doubt that there is ever a day without a sandstorm around here. And he would probably object to the word colleague. I wasn't a field agent back then, after all. Only intel. The nagging voice of bureaucracy, as he so eloquently put it.
In any case, I'm sure he'll be worth the trouble.
You're seldom wrong, Professor. But today might be just one of those days. Hey, stop!
You should pick your drivers more carefully around these parts.
Professor, meet James Lee Quatermain. So many books. I thought you'd be more the magazine type.
Yeah, they came with the flat. Since you've come all this way to find me, I guess you don't just want my great-grandfather's compass for your personal collection.
No, it's of vital importance to our mission, and thus to the fate of our nation.
Sounds dramatic. I think the price just went up.
But more importantly, I want you to join our mission, Mr. Quatermain.
Look, Professor, I called a couple of old friends and did some background checks on your little agency. I'm not really interested in that mythical nonsense you guys investigate. So I'm afraid I'd have to...
I've done some checking of my own, Mr. Quatermain. On you. A gambler as notorious as yourself could use some extra cash. And Agent Goodwin could use someone with experience out there to watch our back. Here, this belonged to your great-grandfather. You'll need it.
This is gonna cost you. I hope you know that. Oh, what the hell. Just let me finish my breakfast. My great-grandfather, Alan Quatermain. His name, a byword for adventure, and my main source of income. A lot of people paid good money to say they traveled with a Quatermain. And I did whatever anyone would pay me for, even played babysitter for a greenhorn agent.
Our informant among the Nazis briefed us that they tried to get into the temple. Failed to open the gate to the inner sanctuary. They left, but we're sure they will return. Where they failed, we have to succeed.
Just remember the deal. I get you in, I get you out. And that's my role done. You get your artifact, whatever else I get to keep.
Spoken like a true hero.
Spoken like someone who's worked for Uncle Sam before. He considered all this to be a trap.
Our informant's been leaking viable data to us under the alias Shepherd for months now. We can trust him.
Sure, if you say so.
We have to be careful. You remember my driver? The Arab who tried to steal my bag? He was part of a tribe of thieves who believe Egypt's cultural heritage is theirs to plunder.
When clearly, we all know that's Uncle Sam's job.
Go in, get what we came here for, and get out.
I like the sound of that.
Careful.
I don't like the sound of that.
So much for the welcoming committee. I know you don't believe in any of this, but what's inside this temple might change that. Have you any idea what might be inside the sanctuary? Only one of the most powerful artifacts to be found in the written histories of man, the heart of Atlantis. Still a skeptic, I see.
So what is it about this jewel, anyway?
The tear of Isis. According to legend, the goddess Isis shed a tear while searching the world for the scattered limbs of her husband Osiris. When she...
Okay, let me rephrase that. Why do we need to bring it here?
If my research is correct, the tear of Isis will allow us to open the gate to the inner sanctuary. Ready, Quatermain? Then do the honors.
It belongs in a museum. Yeah, and the reward for finding it belongs in a bank account.
Yes! Yes! Oh no!
Many believe my great-grandfather to be a crazy liar, with his tales of African spirits and ancient beasts lurking in the dark. I was one of them. But life has a way of changing your perspective.
Ich habe bereits 12 Männer da hineingeschickt. Nicht einer ist wieder herausgekommen. Wir können uns keine weiteren Verluste leisten.
Aber die Tore sind offen. Wir sind so gut wie am Ziel. Good morning, Mr. Quatermain. Always a pleasure to meet a man of such august extraction, even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Get your hands off me, you filthy primate!
Just a quick trip to the temple, she said. In and out in a second, she said. Great. The same symbol nonsense, like in Alan's notebook. Maybe. Who do I have to shoot to stop that? Or what? There must be a way out of here. Maybe there's something about it in the old man's notebook. A wiser man would probably not mess with an ancient mechanism of a culture famous for its death traps. Talk about captivating eyes. Those statues are in surprisingly good shape. Two down, 4 to go. Good morning, number 3. One left. And this must be our esteemed host, the Pharaoh with the flair for the dramatic.
Bravo, Mr. Quarterman. This is the second time you've helped us today. Now, if you would please step away from the tomb and allow me to take care of the heart.
Careful! According to my research, the tomb can trigger this entire room to collapse.
Empty? Why is it empty? What did you do with it?
No magic heart inside. Not even a magic appendix.
Fool! The heart of Atlantis is power beyond belief, forged by the greatest civilization ever to walk the earth. It must be here. It has to be. I don't understand.
You, smart girl, help the doctor.
Over my dead body.
Careful, Fräulein Goodwin. Hauptsturmführer Stein would be happy to oblige such a request.
All right. A broken heart can never beat. It binds. A starving or maybe famished king? I can't make out the rest. Something about the leg of a guide?
And again, you prove to be of great help, Fräulein Goodwin. Anubis, the Emerald God. He accompanied the pharaohs on their last journey. Even the embalmers wore his mask. A man with the head of a jackal.
You talk too much.
That's just one part. Its guardians must have divided it up. But where did they put the other half?
Well, I guess we tried. Time to head home, everybody. Great job.
Not so fast, Mr. Quarterman. Fräulein Goodwin, would you please be so kind and put the fragment into the shrine over there? I'd do it myself, but there may well be more traps.
Move!
Unglaublich! Stellar constellations. Hauptsturmführer, I think we are ready to leave.
Gut. Auf Wiedersehen, Quartermain.
Take Fräulein Goodwin and get out of here. It will get ugly in here. Take this. You will need both. Now run. I am the shepherd. Stein trusts me, and I would like to keep it that way. So go.
How did you make that flashlight shine so bright?
Just pressed a button. Whatever that thing was, though, it sure didn't enjoy it any.
A mummy awoken from his age-old slumber. Maybe you should reconsider your great-grandfather's writings.
Maybe those mummies should reconsider going back to sleep. Dead end.
I think we have a problem. I don't like this. Quartermain, help! I'm slipping!
Hold on! Give me your hand! for saving your life, hey, don't mention it.
What on earth is that?
And here's me all out of spare parts for an ancient gate. You could fit. Right. What now?
Come on. No time for sightseeing.
Well, that was fun.
We have to move.
Get ready!
Wir brauchen echt dringend Nachschub. Wie sagst du das? Ich kann meine Waffe kaum noch heben. Ein Königreich für ein kühles Blondes.
Auf!
Ladies first.
You're kidding, aren't you?
It's called chivalry, I've been told.
Glaubst du, dieses Artefakt hat wirklich magische Kräfte? Ach komm, Schwachsinn. Dort ist er!
We should be safe now.
Ready to continue our little adventure?
Hey, someone's got to stop you getting yourself killed. Magic artifacts, ancient curses, rampaging mummies. Suddenly my great-granddad's stories didn't seem all that crazy. The true curse, however, was my own curiosity. My hunting instincts had been awakened, just like those rotting corpses. Now the hunt was on.
It's a map. It shows the position of Sirius and the stars around it. But tens of thousands of years ago.
About that. What exactly is this heart doohickey, and how many pieces are there?
We don't know. All we know is it was created by an ancient people, long before any known human civilization. A people so advanced they might be the basis of all our legends about gods and mythical places. In particular, the island of Atlantis.
So it's out of date?
Ever so slightly. But this configuration, it can only be observed from one place, the Arctic. That is where you'll find the next fragment of the heart. And it's where the Nazis are headed.
You even want to think about what the Nazis could do with such power if they managed to reassemble it. The mummies in Egypt were just a foretaste of what's to come.
The most unbelievable part of all this so far is how you got Uncle Sam to pay for this whole crazy agency of yours.
Ever heard of the Panama Canal? It only exists thanks to Professor Jacob's genius. Financing this agency was the least they could do in return.
And are all the other agents pain-in-the-ass bookworms like you?
Better dress warmly, Mr. Quatermain. We're almost at our destination. Just a few more miles.
Visibility's nil. I have to take us down or we'll crash. We'll walk the rest of the way.
Walk? We don't have time for that. We have to...
Listen.
No. For once, you listen.
Not me. The radio.
Sounds like an agency distress call.
Could be Hagen.
Hard to tell. Too much interference.
Okay. Time to do this right. I'll go and check it out. See if I can find Hagen.
Are you crazy? We have clear orders.
Yeah, and I'm a real follow orders kind of guy. Hagen saved your well-shaped ass in Egypt, remember? We owe him. Time to improvise. You stay here, analyze that star map. I'll be back as soon as I find the source of that distress signal.
All right. You had me at well shaped.
The source of the signal. But no Hagen. Hagen, where are your Gestapo buddies?
That's Dr. Hagen, please. So viel Zeit muss sein. How fortunate that you heard my signal. I had to escape. Stein was getting suspicious. He will send his dogs as soon as he notices I'm gone. I knew you would be able to follow the star map. Good work, Mr. Quarterman.
I might have had some help with that map, Doc. What is this place, anyway?
No time to explain now, Mr. Quarterman. They have the first fragment of the heart in a submarine at the main base. We have to hurry and get it.
Hände hoch, Dr. Hagen!
That is unfortunate. Ich bin der wissenschaftliche Leiter dieser Expedition. Nehmen Sie sofort Ihre Waffen runter. Das ist ein Befehl.
You heard the man. Nehmen Sie Ihre Waffen runter. What did I just say?
Put down your waffles.
I thought I told you to stay in the plane.
I improvised. Besides, if it wasn't for me, you'd be making permanent snow angels by now. I'll take that as a thank you. All right, Doctor, what's next?
Follow me. Stein has the first half, but I doubt he will ship it to Berlin.
So, where's Stein?
There's an artifact kept in a cave a few miles from here. Stein has sent his men to recover it. But I doubt they can get past the traps waiting there.
More traps and more artifacts? Great.
All right, let's move on.
Anyone got a raft? Nope. Then we'll have to find a way around.
Maybe not. Or drop a bridge right where we need one. Look, the rock's up there.
Explosives. Is there anything they can't do?
Let's move!
Careful! The cave is just down the next path.
I think we found another rock for you to blow up. Hagen and I will go down there. You try to create some distraction.
The rockfall kind of distraction?
Exactly. Then get the sniper rifle and cover our descent.
Orders received, Agent Bookworm.
James,
Jen?
just shut up and shoot.
That's what I call a distraction.
Mr. Quarterman, would you follow me, please? The artifact should be in this cave. Behold, Mr. Quarterman. Thousands of years old, but the traps are still intact. But what lies on the other end of this room is worth risking our lives for.
Remind me again why it's worth risking my life for?
Like the Tear of Isis, it will give us access to the central half of the world.
You can come down now. I think it's safe.
Have you noticed the symbols on the ceiling?
Listen to the Quarterman. Those symbols must have some correlation with the ones on the columns.
Fascinating. Simply fascinating. All right, let's move on. Hurry, they have sent reinforcements. Mr. Quarterman, please check if this machine is working. It will save us a lot of time.
I don't like the sound of that! say the unknown and the awful always bring a man nearer to his maker. And that snowstorm was trying hard to get me a private audience with the guy upstairs. Trying hard to tell me to turn back. Maybe I should have listened.
Quatermain, are you okay?
I'm fine. Miss me?
Like the frostbite that must have got into that tiny brain of yours.
We have to move. There is still a few miles to go before the base. And we need to get there before Stein.
So this ain't the sub where the heart doohickey is?
I'm afraid not. Stein's U-boat is docked at the base.
Come on, no time for sightseeing.
Are we ready to move?
That was fun.
Dort!
Quatermain, shoot the ceiling!
Ein Bein, bevor ich zusammenbringe! Halt! Position halten!
I don't want to paint the devil on the wall, but it seems the ceiling is about to come down.
Quatermain, are you hurt?
Such beauty buried in the Arctic. Can't you disarm this trap without destroying the ancient architecture?
You did notice the giant spears, right, Doc? Don't worry, Doctor. I'll try and shoot them gently.
This is where we found a frozen sarcophagus, older than anything I've ever seen before.
Where did they take it?
This whole facility, the Nazis.
Nazis. Like you?
They think they found the entrance to Thule here. The legendary home to the true Aryan race. They believe
Icicles.
to be
Nature's spears.
that we should be far away from that sarcophagus wall.
Let's move on.
Going down. Next floor. Swimwear, lingerie, ladies' evening wear.
You go on without me.
Afraid of heights.
Not until I saw that rope.
No offense, Doc, but we have no time for a detour. I'll go first and prove it's safe.
Er ist dort drüben!
Well, that was fun. Damn it! of a ride.
You enjoy this way too much. This looks interesting.
What's that you got there, beautiful?
The worst idea.
I didn't think that one through.
Quickly! The first half of the hut should be inside the U-boat if they plan to ship it to Berlin.
You two stay here and make sure nobody follows me into the sub. I'll go get the heart back. Where's that damned artifact? On we go. Wonderful. It's gone. Arctic Nazi submarine mummies? Any other time, that might seem unusual.
Quatermain, over here!
Stein must have taken the fragment back to the excavation site.
You are certain it is not there?
Unless you mean a different artifact created by an ancient civilization with the habit of building temples in the ice, yes, I am.
We have to find Stein. He might be trying to find the second half of the hut. Let's move on.
We'll have a good sniping position from that hill.
Good idea, but hey, when did you become a military tactician?
If you think I will slide down this thing after what happened last time...
All right, I'll go first. Again. Not good.
What now?
Reinforcements!
They must have a whole division down there. Is this the entrance to the temple?
No. It's much farther away.
Then this must be where they keep the heart.
Astonishing. Defying the snow and ice. Stein, we have to get the heart back from him.
Easier said than done.
Willkommen! Now I can kill 3 flies with 1 club!
Huh?
Different languages, different proverbs, Mr. Quarterman.
Hey, Steinrich! I think you have something that belongs to us!
It belongs to the Reich! It belongs to our Führer!
Down!
Beware of snakes, American. They can never neglect their nature.
It's here. The heart is ours. Here. It will be safer with you.
We got the first half back. What next?
With this, we will be able to enter the temple complex. And there, I am sure, we will find the other half of the hut.
So, what are we waiting for?
Into the eternal darkness. Into fire. And into ice.
At ease, Shakespeare.
Dante, actually, Mr. Quarterman.
Sarcasm's not your thing, is it, Doc?
An Atlantean temple. Impressive, is it not? Perfectly preserved within the ice for thousands of years.
This far north? Didn't Atlantis sink in the Atlantic?
Atlantis is a myth, a legend. But there is truth to be found in this legend, Mr. Quarterman. What we call Atlantis today was but the center of a sophisticated civilization, whose people possessed wisdom and power we can only dream
We
of.
clearly dream about very different things, Doc. How come those ancient wise guys didn't freeze to death out here?
The heart, Quarterman. The heart gives life, and life is heat.
Auf sie! Bringt sie um!
Time to earn my... braziers have been lit recently.
If it helps, those pictures tell the story of the creation of the heart of Atlantis. It was forged by twin brothers in the main temple city of the Atlantis Empire. The people of Atlantis forged their treasures in an ever-burning pillar of fire. But the heart was unique. It was forged from the gold taken directly from within the pillar. The twin brothers were rewarded for creating the heart and became the rulers of another temple city. This must be the heart itself. I think you're on the right track. According to these notes, it has to be done in the right order itself.
Watch out!
Anybody injured?
Quatermain, watch out! We've come this far, haven't we? Let's look around.
We're freezing to death in the forgotten holiday home of an extinct civilization, and she's as happy as a clam at high tide.
Look! Remarkable.
You ever hear what curiosity did to the cat?
But we did find a passage, didn't we?
Jen,
James?
your sanguinity disgusts me. Nothing. Good one?
It's an altar. We need an offering.
Little offering, where art thou? Finally.
Looks like our offering has been accepted. light onto the symbols. This place is unbelievable. It must go on for miles. I've never seen anything like this. It seems to blend architectural styles from all around the world.
Skulls, levers, got it.
All right, you do this one on your own then. There must be another fragment.
Hooray. This coastline looks familiar. South America?
Certainly looks like it. Guatemala, probably. But what could the spirals mean?
No idea. But I'm sure Dr. Hagen will be bursting to tell us some long story about it. Let's take the heart and get out of this fridge. South America sounds real tempting right now.
Hold on. Just let me make a copy.
Did you find the other half?
We did, but it seems our journey's not quite over yet. There's another fragment. And look!
Spirals. Interesting. This reminds me of the tale of the sunken...
Later, Doc. First, let's get out of here. Told you. After you, m'lady.
Good manners from a Quatermain. That heart's power must be something else.
Would you now be so kind as to hand over the artifact, Mr. Quatermain? And don't even think about reaching for your gun. Or I will have to spread Fräulein Goodwin's blood all over these ancient walls.
Hagen, you double-crossing son of a...
Mr. Quatermain, let's not overstay our welcome. Just throw me the artifact, would you kindly? Much obliged.
Good one! No!
Ah!
You better pray your Nazi buddies find you first, because compared to what I'm gonna do to you for
But
this...
they won't find me. Our dear Hauptsturmführer knew that I betrayed the Reich, but thanks to you, he's dead. In fact, you killed just about everyone who knew about my betrayal. I will get in contact with your little agency should I need help again. But I think first I need a vacation. I hear Guatemala is beautiful this time of year. Goodbye, James.
Hagen! Can you get back up?
В атаку! Вижу врага!
Great, just what we need. More goons with guns.
Are those people?
My guess, Russians.
Я его вижу! Drop your weapons, fascists!
You dropped them, you dumb son of a borscht! I just finished taking out an entire SS platoon. You think I can't handle a couple of commies?
Отставить, не стрелять! You are American?
And archaeologists.
So, where are you brushes and pigs, archaeologists?
If you were chasing the Germans, then you're too late, comrade. They already left.
I'm not interested in your lies, Miss Archaeologist. Hand over the artifact.
You're out of luck, Red. If you want it, go and chase the skinny German. He took it and left us here to die.
Very well. You will tell us everything. Surrender, and we will not harm you. I give you my word as Colonel of the Red Army.
Fine, just don't shoot.
What? After all this? You want us to just surrender?
Hagen has both fragments of the heart. Let them take us out of here. I know you'll find a way to help us escape later. Live today, fight tomorrow.
Man must die. At the worst, he can but die a little sooner. I had lost the artifact, lost the girl, lost the fight. All I have left to lose now, I thought, is my very life. But not today.
What is the artifact? Why are the fascists looking for it? Why are they going to South America?
Artifact? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't treat me like a fool. I found the map on you. And I'm quickly running out of patience and polite words, Miss Archaeologist. And this is not the only way we can do this.
The Nazis threatened us too. Remind me what the difference is between you and them? You illiterate savage.
Savage?
Get your hands off her!
Let me take you on a tour to the heart of my little underground kingdom. And when you see what we have created down here, I will ask you again if you think this is the work of savages. And you, I suggest you tell my soldiers all you know if you want to live. Women are rare around these parts, but you, what use are you? Выбейте из него все. Если сдохнет, туда ему и дорога.
Take that! Hooah!
11F, доложите. Уровень тревоги желтый.
В атаку! Не дайте ему уйти! Он там спрячется! Что там у вас происходит?
That switch seems to activate the minecarts. Time to take a tour, rather. I should plan another one, just to be safe.
Убейте их!
Commies in a minecart. place is huge. It's like they ordered them to start digging and forgot to tell them when to stop. So much technology here. These Reds are either crazy or brilliant.
Watch my soldiers tear you to pieces. Prepare to die.
Keep talking, comrade. I'm coming for you, even if I have to climb over that crane. miles.
What took you so long?
I had to finish a game of chess with one of my commie friends. Now come on, let's move.
Hagen's probably halfway to Guatemala already. We might as well just give up now and start planning for the apocalypse.
Look at me. We will get out of here. We'll follow Hagen to Guatemala, and I'll force-feed him every last piece of gold I've found in these godforsaken temples. You paid me to get you that artifact, remember? Job's not done yet.
My, how you've changed, Mr. Quatermain.
Everything has an end. If only you live long enough to see it. Professor Jacobs had gathered more information about the heart. 3 fragments. 1 in Egypt, 1 in the Arctic, and 1 at our destination, the jungles of Guatemala. Yet not even the professor could tell us what might happen if the fragments are reunited. But what's the good of talking? Those who live to see will see.
Did the professor tell you about the source of the new information on the heart?
You mean how his father was an acquaintance of my great-granddad Alan? Hell, when he was a kid, the prof even met the old man in...
Yes, I know. Get to the point.
Easy, soldier. The prof owns a couple of the old man's unpublished diaries, where great-granddad speculates about the connection between the legend of the 7 cities of gold and the temples we've been to. Great-granddad Alan thought there are 7 temples, and he managed to find 6 of them before he died.
But he didn't find the heart of Atlantis?
Or maybe was smart enough not to unite it.
That damn German snake. We have to get the heart back.
And then our only worry will be what to do on Saturday nights.
Our?
Well, I know this little place near a lovely oasis.
What the hell?
Turbulence, maybe?
James,
Jan?
remember those spirals on the map?
Yes?
I don't think they were for decoration. There's a giant vortex building up beneath us. It's pulling us in! Help me! I can't hold it!
Jennifer, we have to jump while we still can.
I need to warn the professor!
The radio's fried. Come on, we have to go now.
Quatermain, are you all right?
Well, if you want to give me the kiss of life.
In your dreams.
I sure hope so. Let's check what's left of the plane. Maybe we can salvage some of the equipment.
Strange. There's no sign of the storm.
It did its job anyway. Here we go again.
Maybe just a Russian tourist who got lost?
Yeah, on his way to a May Day parade. Hold on. He's got a map. Look at the poor thing. Two, actually.
Just like the Gordian knot.
Gordon who?
Just get our equipment. We also need to contact the professor. Unless you want to end up living here with the monkeys. Although maybe in your case.
Say your final prayers, ancient gate.
You still in one piece?
Any idea how to get this thing open? Dynamite, maybe?
How come seeing the magnificent artwork of a highly developed civilization only makes you want to blow things... Oh?
Talk about losing your head.
If only I had a nickel for every bad joke.
Idiots with guns. Two things there's never any shortage. How come these traps still work after 1,000 years? The pipes in my flat don't even last a month.
Might have to deal with the tenant.
Не дайте уйти! Я что-то видел!
Well, that was fun.
Hell of a fight.
В атаку!
Heads up!
They don't give up easy.
They're tenacious, I'll give them that. One gate with a simple door handle. Is that too much to ask?
make it here without crashing?
It must be that weird storm. Like it. Well, that was fun.
Early 17th century. Classic design.
You can tell that from some decayed old wreck?
Archaeology.
What do we have here?
1625. In the name of the one God of the Holy Trinity, we have come, the subjects of Philip IV, His Majesty the King of Spain, to claim the riches of this land. We have established a mission, and our leader, Sebastián de Álvarez, has led many expeditions in search for gold and treasure. Yet we have found nothing.
It can't be far now. Let's go.
This must be the place that monk wrote about. Not bad for a humble mission. They're tenacious.
March
I'll give 'em that.
25th, Anno Domini 1629. We have found the gates of hell. Of this I am certain. Truly the world is full of ghosts. Not seated churchyard specters, but the inextinguishable elements of individual life.
Locksmith must have been a real popular choice of profession among these Mayans.
Somebody really doesn't want us here.
Take cover! That was fun.
We should be careful around here. From what I can decipher, the structure we just entered was designed to
Smoke 'em out. For now.
Alphas. The greedy fool led his soldiers deeper and deeper, no matter how many he killed.
And now we're going... No, let me guess. Deeper and deeper. Yeah. Get ready.
Artemis has left to find Shibalba and taking almost every soldier with him. I fear all they will find is eternal damnation. The Indians are crippled with fear. They speak of 2 gardens protecting the passage into the land of the dead. Unkame and Bukukame. In these latitudes, twilight does not exist. The change from day to night is as quick and as abrupt. Time to smoke 'em out!
If you want to live.
Trial of balance. Trial of balance. A warrior's soul weighed in gold. What a moist
Seems to be the luxury resort among the underworlds.
extraordinary.
Those tiles look mighty suspicious. Couldn't they have just written Jehovah on the tiles?
Nobody has seen this view in thousands of years.
Except for Hagen and all the soldiers. Oh, and those Spanish guys, probably.
All right, all right.
Let's hope this thing takes us up to the surface again.
I've seen those symbols somewhere nearby.
Time to earn my pay. more buttons. I hate buttons.
Safe now.
It's magnificent. Maybe we'll end up in the history books.
Or in an early grave.
If this really is Shibálba, its guardians won't be easy to overcome. According to legend, the last king of the city surrounding Shibálba was commanded by Hunkame and Hunkame to guard its entrance.
Those guys again? Wait, the rulers of this city? So they must be the brothers who forged the heart of Atlantis.
Do you want to hear the end of the story or not?
Sorry, go on.
The king betrayed the gods and tried to steal the heart. When he entered Shibálba, Hunkame took his life, eating his inner organs one by one and finally taking possession of his body. I'm sure this is the right path. We have
The jungle hunts us. That monk wasn't kidding. Right. What now? Let's get dangerous.
one hell of a fight. That must be one of the guardians. We have to head to the statue. Ah!
This guy doesn't look too happy to see us.
I think we just found one of the guardians. I can't tell though if this is Hunkame or Rukumkame.
Getting his name right is probably the least of our worries.
Curtains up!
should be safe now.
Quatermain, look at this! The legend of the Last Jaw says he stalked the city he once ruled in the deep of the night, murdering his subjects, men, women and children alike, until finally the city lay deserted, the lifeless outskirts of the City of Death, populated only by the few unfortunate souls condemned to help the dead king guard its entrance.
And as we know, he guards it to this very day. I guess Alvarez didn't stand a chance.
Not if he didn't know how to read these symbols. They say something about a flame burning the bonds that hold the servant. The servant being the undead king, probably.
Well, we know. Let's just hope we don't end up like Alvarez and his men. Now we find out if that fire story was meant metaphorically. Aren't you?
Glad you approve.
Quatermain! Come and face me! You destroyed my wall, and for that I will bury you and your woman here in this godforsaken jungle!
Stop, you filthy coward! As we approached the temple, we knew if there had ever been a time for turning back, then it was gone now. Blinded by the thrill of the chase, we'd failed to take even a moment to talk about what we'd do if we got the heart back from Hagen. Would we try to find the third fragment, or just destroy it?
Mr. Quarterman, welcome to the party! As much as I'd like to...
I'm getting rather tired of his speeches.
I know exactly what you mean.
Shoot them!
Shoot them! Wipe them up!
Into the fire, Mr. Quarterman! Into the fire!
Or just the calm before the storm.
I'm starting to miss your blind optimism, Jen. That seems to have done it. Oops. Think I just took 18 years off that calendar. Oh well. Don't think anyone will notice.
It looks like it's
Rottet sie aus!
On the gate. 4 symbols, 4 skull statues.
Are you sure burning this guy's balls was a good idea?
I wouldn't say sure.
Good one! Jan! Where are you?
James,
Drop your guns, Mr. Quarterman. All of them.
just kill the bastard!
Ergreift ihn! You know, the only real difference between you and those Arab dogs is that you don't take direct orders. The way you cleared the way for us, like a bloodhound. No hesitation, no remorse. Remarkable. Thank you for being such a good dog.
Man must die. At the worst, he can but die a little sooner. I was having a major case of deja vu. Captured by the enemy again. Separated from Jen again. and another self-absorbed madman trying to figure out how to improve my day. Hagen had changed. The prospect of power corrupting his mind even more, eating away at his sanity like cancer. The cancer I had just the cure for, courtesy of my trusty shooting iron.
Wakey, wakey! This is no time for sleep, James. I have grown fond of you, little pup. We shall unravel the last mysteries of this ancient place together. Behold, the entrance to Shibálba, the land between shadows. This is where the last part of the heart lies. This is the tomb of the creators of the heart, whom the Mayans called Hun Kame and Wukub Kame.
Not another bloody story. Just kill me already.
You know, I'm not much of a killer. These men, however, they have been well educated in this respect. I'd really hate to demonstrate their skills.
Just get on with what you want from me, you goddamn son of a bitch!
You seem to have a talent for opening doors, little pup. So I want you to be a good boy and open the gate for me.
I'll open your damn gate, Hagen, and then I will kill you.
Americans, always with the drama. Once I am inside, death will be a concept worth revisiting.
So we meet again, my old enemy, Math. shadow. Safe now.
I am. Go get Hagen. He's already crossed the Bridge of Tears, heading for the tomb.
He won't get away this time.
James, wait!
I know. You regret all the terrible things you've said about me. But you've grown quite fond of me by now. You want me to be careful.
Actually, I just wanted to tell you to put an extra bullet in Hagen's head for me.
Oh, well, I'll do my best.
You always do. I'll catch up with you. Now go!
You're an extraordinary man, Mr. Quarterman, I have to admit.
Can't say the same thing about you, you crazy megalomaniac!
As usual, you fail to see the broader picture. Shibálba is more than just another temple. It is a stronghold, built around the very gateway to the underworld. The power to rule over the very source of death itself, Mr. Quarterman.
And you really think this power should be in the hands of a mere human?
Let alone a nut job like you?
Ignorant man raised questions that wise man answered 1,000 years ago. It It is not a question of moral, whether one should seize a chance like this or not. If it can be done, it must be done. Such is the composition of human nature, Mr. Quaterman.
Keine Gefangene!
Behold, little pup, as I tear down the pillars that hold our reality.
Tear down pillars? Not a bad idea. A couple more like that.
They're making sure nobody will ever enter Shibálba again.
Agent Goodwin, glad to have you back in one piece.
More or less. Where's Quatermain?
He has already returned to Egypt.
He just took the gold and left?
Most of it. But thanks to his collector's spirit, we won't have to worry about finances for a while. Though the gold seems to have lost the invigorating qualities he talked about.
Professor, would you mind if I took some time off?
Of course not. I hear Egypt is lovely this time of the year.
There is no journey upon this earth a man may not make it, if he sets his heart to it. No mountain he cannot climb, no desert he cannot cross. If he holds his life in his hands, counting it as nothing, ready to keep it or lose it as heaven above may order. Such are the words of my great-grandfather, Alan Quatermain, a man whom I have wrongly disrespected for most of my life. And with this I leave you, my esteemed readers, to choose whether to remain an unbeliever, such as I was, in what now feels like a different life. Humbly yours, James Lee Quatermain.
7 temples. And we've only seen 3.
Plenty more material, then, for me to write another story about our adventures.
Which you can never publish. James?
Jen.
You can never publish your stories.
Don't worry. Nobody believed me anyway.